As I was making my way around town this afternoon on this beautiful fall day, I enjoyed taking an opportunity just to soak in all of the handprints of Arvada United Methodist Church around our town and community. It was how cool it is to go by the pumpkin patch in full array today with all the oranges and the hues of fall, as well as all the hospitality that's being poured out and the resources being raised for Habitat. When I drive by our former church building that is now called The Rising in Old Town and imagine all of the meals and hands of help and love and hospitality that have been extended to our unhoused in our community from Arvada United Methodist Church. When I drive by Arvada Middle School and think about the food and the help items that have been delivered to that school and our other partner schools in order to encourage faculty and teachers and families and most of all students. When we drive by City Hall and I think about the ways we are understood as a leading congregation, a partner in our community and tackling big issues and struggling with some of those very big concerns in our community, like our unhoused population or meeting the needs of our immigrants and newcomers to our community. Arvada United Methodist Church has its handprints all over this community, and that's the way a vital and alive and missional church ought to be, especially when our mission is to make sure that all people understand that they matter to God. We do that work every day of the year, every season of the year. We do that this year and in years yet to come. And that's why our stewardship time is so important in the life of our church. It's not only an opportunity to take an inventory of how we personally are caring for the gifts entrusted to us by God, but also how we are sharing those gifts and multiplying and magnifying those gifts as we meet the urgent needs and concerns of our human brothers and sisters and all creation in our own community, in our region, and even out into our world. I hope you will join us on Sunday, November 3rd for our Gift Dedication Sunday, when we bring our pledge cards either in person to worship or make those pledges online by going to this website. When we come and we make a statement of faith and take stock in our faith and the ways we live out our faith as a congregation by making a missional and monetary commitment, a pledge, if you will, to the ministries of 2025. We don't just do that with money, we do it with our gifts of time and our talents and our service and witness as well. But it takes resources, financial resources, as they're multiplied through our hands and our hearts, to reach these vital communities and so many others with the love and the hope of God made known to us in Jesus Christ. I hope that you'll join us on Sunday, November 3rd, because that's also a day when we celebrate All Saints Sunday, when we think about those saints on whose legacy we build our own legacy of ministry for the future. It's also a day when we gather our resources all together and build on the generosity of those leaders in our church who have already made their pledge commitments and have helped us to be motivated and encouraged and inspired in our own personal generosity as well. So please join us and be a part of that exciting worship experience, either in person or online on Sunday, November 3rd. You can go to this website and also make an electronic pledge, and then when you come to worship that day, you can get a card that says, "I'm all in." And when it comes time to put our pledge cards into the offering plate, you can place that in as a symbol of the e-pledge that you have already made. If you're still working through and considering the ways you might grow towards a tithe or a greater financial commitment to the life of the church, be sure to check out our webpage to learn more about where those resources go and how we distribute them for ministry, for mission, for staffing, for maintaining our building. You can make an operating pledge. You can also make a pledge to our building fund, which helps us keep and maintain our 1960s building and continue to upgrade it and update it for vital ministry in generations yet to come. My friends, it is a joy and it is a privilege to be your pastor, to celebrate the generosity of this rich community in its past, in its present, and for its future. We look forward to celebrating with you on November 3rd and lifting up not only the legacy and memory of those saints who have gone before us, but the privilege that it is to be the Church of Jesus Christ in this place and in this time. Thank you so much, and we'll look forward to seeing you for worship.